Good morning mga bata! Okay, good morning! So please stand for the prayer. So today, ang atong topic is all about the respiratory system. So, respiratory system. Kinsa na kay balo dire kung unsa ang respiratory system? So, we are going to tackle about the respiratory system. So, kinsa diyan ninyo diri ang nakaibalo kung unsa ang respiratory system? Okay, very good. So, ang atong itakol karon is about the respiratory system, the functions and the different parts of the respiratory system. So, karon, inyong nakita karon sa picture. Okay, very good. Chart sa respiratory system. So, unsa man ang mga parts sa respiratory system ang inyong nakita? Okay. What are the parts of the respiratory system? Okay. There are nostrils, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchioles, and lungs. So what do you think is the lungs in respiration? But before we go deeper to our topic, let's have a grouping first. Group you in 5 groups and you need to choose a leader. Afterwards, you need to identify the parts and functions of the respiratory system in 10 seconds. In our quiz bowl. Did you get me? Okay, go to your group. Okay, the respiratory system. The respiratory system is also called as oxygen delivery system. So the respiratory system is a set of organs that allows us or a person to breathe and exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. Okay, the integrated system of organs involved in the intake and exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the body and the environment, and including the nasal passages, larynx, trachea, bronchial tubes, and lungs. So, the respiratory system performs two major tasks. First, exchanging air between the body and outside environment known as external respiration. Second, bringing oxygen to the cells and removing carbon dioxide from them referred as a internal respiration. Functions of respiratory system. It supplies the body with oxygen and disposes of carbon dioxide. Filters inspired air. Third, produces sound. Fourth, contains receptors for smell. Reads the body of some exist water and heat. It helps regulate blood. Breathing or pulmonary ventilation consists of two cyclic phases. First is inhalation, also called inspiration, draws gases into the lungs. Next is exhalation, also called as expiration, forces gases out of the lungs. So when we exhale, exhalation, ginawag ang padulong na ito ang paggawas. Nagikan siya sa lungs, dere. So inhalation. Ang inhalation is you are going to breathe in. Nakasabot? Breathe in. Padulong diri sa lungs. the nose or mouth during inspiration or what we call inhalation. It composed of the nose and nasal cavity, paranasal cyanosis, pharynx or atong throat, atong tutunan, and larynx, all part of the conducting portion of the respiratory system. Oh, here is our nose. So kini gitawag ni siya og nostrils. As you can see, di ba? Dire nga part, dire na to makita ang nasal cavity. So next ra siya sa nostrils. So iya sa nostrils, padulong sa nasal cavity, muagi pa jud siya sa atong pharynx. So ang atong pharynx, which is ang atong tutunlan, very good. Ang atong tutunlan, muagi gyapon siya sa tutunlan, padulong sa larynx. So ang larynx di ay diri na nga part, or what we call voice box, kanang mo buo og tingog ba. Next, we have nose, also called as external layers. It divided into two halves by the nasal septum. Contains the paranasal cyanosis where air is warm. Contains cilia which is responsible for filtering out foreign bodies. So mo ni siya ang atong ilong. So ang nose ni ay, it provides an airway for respiration. It moistens and warms entering air, filters and cleans inspired air. Next is, ang nose di ay is resonating chamber for speech. So makaibalod ta kung unsa ang baho sa hangin nga moagi sa atoang ilong, di ba? Makaibalod ta kung humot ba siya or baho. Nakasabot? So next, we have pharynx. Common space used by both the respiratory and digestive systems. So ang pharynx di is also commonly called as throat or tutunlan. It originates posterior to the nasal and oral cavities and extend inferiorly near the level of the bifurcation of the larynx and esophagus. The common pathway for both air and food. Flexible lateral walls are distensible in order to force swallowed food into the esophagus. Next part of respiratory system is larynx. So larynx, voice box, is a short, somewhat cylindrical airways ends in the trachea. So unsa itong larynx? Okay, very good. Dito mubuo og tingog or produces sounds. Part is lungs. Each lung has a conical shape. Its wide, concave base rests upon the muscular diaphragm. So ang lungs di ay kay naa din siya dunay tay left lung o right lung. So ang left lung di ay divided into two lobes by oblique fissure, smaller than the right lung. Cardiac notch accommodates the heart. So ang left lung di ay kay gamay siya kay sa tuo nato nga lungs. Kay nga naman naa dito dapit ang ato ang heart. So ang right lung is divided into three lobes by oblique and horizontal fissures, located more superiorly in the body due to liver on right side.